marine collagen, so I promise we will get there. We'll spend some time there for sure. We're going to talk about healthy bones, healthy teeth. We're going to talk about calcium magnesium intensive care. We're talking about the size of the capsules. This is not a horse pill like so many of us are used to. Andrew, one of the other success stories with an extraordinary number of 5-star reviews.
I introduced calcium magnesium intensive care 42 years ago. And glucosamine chondroitin was one of our original products, as was this. And this was one of those products that at the time was really a breakthrough because calcium was such an unbelievably unpleasant product to use. It still is with most products. It's a tablet. Calcium and magnesium technically, scientifically are considered metals. They're not soluble. You put them in a tablet. You are doing nothing other than swallowing a rock. And what happens when you swallow a rock? We all know. We'll get an upset stomach. It's not going to be comfortable. So the fact that we used an ultrafine powder in a capsule and made it ultra soluble so it wouldn't upset your stomach, that was going to be pH neutral, non-acidic, it was a breakthrough product. Interestingly enough, or perhaps sadly, 42 years later, it's still a breakthrough product. It's still different from probably 98, 99% of the calcium products on the market. It's appropriate to discuss after vitamin D because one of vitamin D's other roles happens to be the absorption, supporting, promoting the absorption of calcium. So without adequate vitamin D levels, we don't get benefits from calcium magnesium. Unfortunately, most calcium magnesium products in and of themselves are so unpleasant, so insoluble, they just end up not delivering the benefits you seek. Ours is different, and again, as different as it is, as special as it is, it's still unbelievably affordable. Again, you're talking in the large size, you're talking about a dime or less than a dime a capsule.
And you can see that right here.
9 cents a capsule.
Yeah, no, well, this is the 1,000 caps right there at $89.90. Everything that we're doing tonight as well is on FlexPay and free shipping and handling, and everything comes with our 30-day money-back guarantee. We want you to be able to try this and experience it. It's important. It's important to make sure that we have the right levels of calcium. I mean, it's structural. It's foundational to our overall health.
Our bones. Our bones rely on calcium and magnesium for their very structure. Again, we think of the metal, the girders and things that are in a building. Calcium and magnesium are metals, and they are part of the integral structure of our bones. And again, as we get older, our bones' ability to maintain their structure, maintain adequate levels of calcium, magnesium, it struggles, it suffers, and we need to make sure we're supplementing it. Most of us, as we get older, the best source of calcium that we have, the best source of magnesium, the best source of minerals that we have in our diet, usually dairy products. As we get older, we struggle with dairy for a lot of reasons. We might struggle because we can't digest lactose-containing foods. We might struggle because it contains, say, saturated fat, so we watch our fat intake. So those wonderful sources of calcium are missing from our diet. And again, supplementation then becomes just a common sense response to changes in our diet and the needs of an aging body that unfortunately, I'm not the same person I was. I wish, wouldn't it be great if we just went through life and however long we lived, it was exactly as it was when we were 25 years old.
Yes.
It doesn't work that way. I mean, I have all sorts of wonderful little reminders that I'm not as young as I used to be, even though I try to do the same activities. So whether it's our skeleton, whether it's our joints, there are reminders, and we could ignore them when our body talks to us, or we could listen, and for a very affordable investment here, we give our skeleton what it needs to sustain its critical structure.
Well, if your legs and your feet and your ankles and calves are talking to you, make sure you stay with us for midnight. Circulation and vein support is our today's special. The best value of the year, it's on the way, as well as, of course, as turmeric and glucosamine. There's a lot to get excited about. We're talking about calcium, and now we know we have to make